Hi, I'm Asher,
I'm Jim.
and this is our project, The Price is Right. We chose to do it over golf because we had never played golf before and we thought it would be interesting to do something we had never done before. So the project itself is about whether cheaper golf balls will go as far or less far than expensive ones, and whether the expensive ones will go farther. So our hypothesis was that the expensive ones would go farther because they're produced with higher quality materials, and that the cheaper ones would go not as far because they're produced with cheaper materials. So some of our materials that we used was a normal fairway driver. We used 3 different types of golf balls, one at $12 a dozen, one at $27 a dozen, and one at $48 a dozen. And then the variables were the weather had to be calm, it had to be steady, the driver stayed the same, and the golf balls and their price were always the same. And that was all the stuff that never changed about our project throughout the whole thing.
Our procedure during our experiment, it was held on a field that was relatively flat. We took 10 shots of each golf ball price, and the weather was calm, the conditions were great, and each ball after each shot was measured in feet. Our data showed that the cheap golf balls performed the worst, while the medium and expensive golf balls performed relatively the same.
Okay, so our conclusion, it was similar to our hypothesis, but it wasn't quite as right. We were right about the cheaper golf balls going not as far as the expensive ones, but we also thought that the middle ones would even out and go a little bit farther than the cheap ones, and a little bit less far than the expensive ones. But they went around the same distance as the expensive ones, and that was our project.